Dunstan in for the touchdown.
Pass was complete to Clark Rare. He's got enough for a Taylorville first down. Pass was complete to Baron Odom. And goal from the 6.
Go, Hunter!
Pass complete to Brody Belcher. Andrew Lutz, touchdown from Gage Gillum. Goal to Zach Donaldson is good. It's now Effingham 14 and Taylorville nothing. Clark Rare. First quarter score at Boston Field here at 1. Ben Neiman on.
Going after no good. Touchdown Taylorville.
Touchdown Taylorville on the pick 6. Clark Rare was the intended receiver. It was broken up.
There we go.
Well, the Dunstan finding room down near the 5-yard line. Well, the Dunstan's close to the 30. Quarterback sack.
Probably said the same thing 2 years now.
Hearts take a knee. Savings Bank Stadium. At the half, it's Effingham 21.
You're good, get it. All right, let's go.
Logan Dunston on the return. Dunston again. He finds a seat.
Gillum on a big gainer. He's forced out of bounds. Gillum on the keeper. Touchdown, Effingham. It's good out of the hold of Zach Donaldson.
Marinodom on the scramble appears to have a first down.
Long 12. Weldon Dunston on the carry. Dunston in for the touchdown. By Michael Septon out of the hold of Zach Donaldson.
Oh, good kick, Michael. Michael Lowe got it. Hey, shut up and get loud. Let's go.
Pass was complete to Finn Neiman.
When he was throwing.
Ball's on the field.
Go! Go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
40 Belcher on the carry.
Let's go! Let's go!
Weldon Dunston takes it in from.
Oh! Good boot, good boot, good boot. Boom! There you go.
Weaver along with Charlie Ring on the tackle.
Oh yeah!
Touchdown, Effingham.
Squeeze through it! Squeeze through it! Yeah, you're getting that way. My guy's got that shit.
Neiman.
Run!
The Hearts hold and will take over on downs with 6:16 remaining in the contest.
Oh my God, get down!
That'll hold Zach Donaldson.
Overall and 0-3 in the conference. Football program would like to thank you all for coming this evening.
That's how you place your name on the front. You're going to do like that tonight. You're going to do like that tonight. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ball. We earned it. Be smart though.
A lot of the stuff that we come out with, it's 2 play calls and stuff like that, or there's 2 reads on it where Gage can make the decision to stay with the run player, or if we're getting a soft cushion, just to throw the ball. But it's the same story, and that's what was frustrating in the first half. We talked about that sometimes handling success is more important than handling adversity and understanding how to do it. And so you get the scores and you come out and you try and go on first down. We got guys that move the ball and get snapped. You're backed up 5. A route that's supposed to be run at 6 yards gets run at 10, and it's a pick 6. And now you're in a ball game. And it's 2 mistakes. It's 2 mistakes that we make, not something that they've done. And that's what's so frustrating about it, to do this and still a number of mistakes. We still got guys that we don't get coverage communicated. After we make adjustments and we do it correctly for one series, and then we go 2 series where it's incorrect. And that's the frustrating part, is to have a number of the successes and it's still hampered by mistakes where we just shoot ourselves in the foot. And that's when we talk about quite a bit about how close they are to, getting over the hump and going. But there's times that we refuse to get out of our own way. And that's what's frustrating as a coach. Our depth factors into that some. I think, they've got some 2-way guys going. We don't. So I think that factors into it. We shored some things up pass rush wise. We got home a little bit, which helps. We talk about all the time that you want to help the back end, well, pressure on the front end. And it's the same way you can run the ball effectively. It helps you. It opens up some things in the pass game. We came into it, and I know Gage is upset. He forced a couple balls, and we talked about all week. Hey, for 2 years now, they drop. Just take the easy throw and try and stick one in there. He's mad at himself, but I think it helped that. It's like we talked about at halftime. Even for as bad as some things were that we did, we were still up 9 and getting the ball, and. So I think that, again, that first drive was big, and I think to do that, but I think just, depth and wearing on them, man, it's a lot of plays for a team to stand in there and line up against and play. Those guys finally in the second half got going, it's the same story. We screens and short balls and stuff like that. We get in trouble. It's hard to get home. Charlie got home a couple times. We did. The thing that I liked in the second half, I just felt like we did a better job against the run. I thought in the first half, it just seemed like they had success running. I don't know if they did or not, but it felt like they did. I was more worried about that. That's what concerned me a little bit more going in. So it was good to see him make some plays and get loose in the second half. I thought up front, our box guys were a lot better in the second half. We challenged those guys a little bit at halftime because, again, I just felt like I was surprised that it just felt like they were having some success running football, and that was kind of one of our deals coming into it. Was we felt pretty good with our box guys being able to defend that. You break a couple long ones. That's good. He runs hard. There's some things, and I've been hard on him because there's some things where his aiming points and my aiming points and directions how we do things aren't quite lining up. But it's not all his fault. We talk about it. We do so much ones versus ones in practice. Well, we have trouble blocking Eli and Charlie and those guys. So then his aiming points and his rhythm gets distorted, and then you get in a game and it changes. That's the one negative about doing some of that stuff. So I thought it was better tonight. One thing about it, he runs hard. He has a will to win.
Late in the game, DJ Latham gets that touchdown. I mean, the sideline just goes nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. You know, we had a couple guys, you know, those guys that, like guys like DJ, you know, but guys like Jonesy, you know, those guys that work hard and all that, and they don't get in. But, you know, Caden goes out, and all of a sudden Jones has got to be ready to play and hops in. And when you prepare right and you do things right, you end up in the right spot, and the ball finds you, and a good thing happens. But yeah, I mean, we got a couple of young running backs that, you know, that run the ball well for us on Monday night. DJ's one of them. Hunter Holland's another one. So, you know, we got some stuff to work with coming up. If we were where I thought we would be record-wise, then I might say, okay, yeah, I could see it eventually getting to this point. But with the way that we've been so up and down, we walk out of it, and I always say, I don't know what we're going to get. You know, we'll see what we get. You know, and that's why I told them at halftime. I said, guys, I said, you have to understand and listen to the message. Like, I'm not saying you don't play hard. I'm not saying you don't compete. I'm not saying those things. Like, so you can't take it as that. But when I say I don't know who's going to show up, it's that the team is going to make the mistakes and do things. I said you always compete, play hard, aside from the modern day game. So, like when I say I don't know who we're going to get, I don't know. You know, hey, how's it going to go? I don't know. I mean, like I said, I thought our kids handled the adjustments that we made real well. And the big thing is as you said, just to keep playing when it's easy to let up, and you know, so we don't want to let up. And I thought our guys did a good job of that in the second half. We're going to enjoy this one. You're correct. We'll get to that when the time comes. We got a couple guys that got a little banged up tonight, so we got to get them a little bit healthy, and we got to get them a little bit healthy and stuff like that. So yeah, anytime you can get a win on homecoming, it's a good one. Yes.
Charlie, on the defensive side, it was 21-12 at half, but you guys shut them out 34-0 in the second half. What went into that?
I think a lot of it was part of the mentality of, we found out that they were dancing on our logo at the beginning of the game, and that just brought a new fire in, and we knew we made some mistakes in the first half that we had to get cleaned up if we wanted to win this game and keep our chance of keep rolling. And we just had that mentality of going into it of, these people disrespected us and we're not going to take that on our field. And I think the mentality was play it till the end. And obviously at the end we got to have some subs in, which is great, because now it just increases the depth, more experience, and we just played off, got hats to the ball. Our secondary was quick to cut to get to the ball in short passes, and we fit them up and knocked them over real quick and got it done.
Everybody contributed. How good can this team be?
I mean, like I said at the beginning, the sky's the limit. Like the potential, the only thing that's hurting us right now is ourselves. Like, we're beating ourselves down. We're making our own mistakes. These teams aren't coming in and they're not rolling over us. They're coming in and we're beating on ourselves and putting our heads down and not doing what we're supposed to do. And then we get in that horrible mindset. But you can see what can happen if we just get in the right mindset and all work together as brothers like we're supposed to and get after it.
You had a career night and 13 tackles tonight. How do you describe you get to the quarterback so quick that they have literally zero time.
I mean, that's one of the number one things I was working on in the offseason, actually, was my getting to the quarterback quick, because that was my weakest link. I was always slow off the ball, and then I was getting there one step too late, and it wasn't good enough, and then they were getting passes off. And that was one thing I worked on, firing off that ball, getting to him quick, making him have to make a split-second decision and make a mistake, and we capitalize.
You know, one of the toughest tests of the year is next week at Muhammad. What has to be done to go up there and pull off a big win? I
mean, we need a perfect week of practice. We need to make everything flawless. They like to get up on the line, and we need to account for everybody and just put hats on them and go, go, go. They lost a lot of seniors, so we're going to use that to our advantage on the young kids. We're hopefully going to come in and give them a shock that they ain't expecting.